Alright, I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible. It's just really just a rant video with a random BG in the background. I literally did one BG for this footage. I'm sure not everybody has seen it, but I've seen it. Everybody who's in my stream saw it. The update 48 reveal, and basically to go over it, PvP is cooked. It's cooked. I'll link my stream so you can watch my reaction. I try not to cuss in any of my videos. I never cuss in any of my videos. I cuss in my streams though, and if you want to see me crash out, like I said, at the end of this video, I'll link the stream so you can watch me crash out, brother. That stream was awful. I hate to break it to Zos. That stream was awful. And I'm gonna just go over the stream real quick before I get into why PvP is cooked. The whole first hour and a half was them chit chatting about absolutely nothing, and then Jason running around in circles in the new half of the new zone, blabbing about literally nothing. He really didn't go over anything at all. They kind of just stalled for an hour and a half. I guess they needed to stream for a minimum of 2 hours or something, and he kind of just blabbed and did nothing the entire time besides running circles. Then they brought Brian Whaler on, and this is where PvP became cooked instantly. They went over, and Gina Bruno said, and I quote, "Yeah, this is mostly just bug changes, bug fixes, right? There's not very much balancing." First of all, this is the second update now. Update 48 would be the second update since subclassing came out. It was update 46 was subclassing. Update 47 was our first update. Update 48 will now be our second update since subclassing. And the fact that there's not going to be really any balancing is kind of disgusting, right? It's not even just PvP that's completely unbalanced. So is PvE's boring for basically not even just the hardcore PvEers, but the casual PvEers. Because 90% of them I know are be using Arc Beam. Bro, they're all bored of it. In PvP, all we see is Monomyth, no Arca, full crit damage because every skill line gives crit damage. Like this crit meta is boring. It's boring. Okay, it's super boring, and all that has to be done is crit damage needs to be less accessible. Right? They need to admit it. They overlooked the fact of how easy it was gonna be to stack crit damage with subclassing. It was like the biggest thing they overlooked. Animal Companion gives crit damage. Assassination gives crit damage. Adric Spear gives crit damage. Like, the Arcanist skill line gives crit damage. Like, all these give skill damage. And then you add Monomyth with the Major Force. Then you add Race Against Time or Contingency with Minor Force. Then you add everybody who's already playing a Khajiit, which is like another 12%. Then you add the Shadow Mundus. And then if people want to, they run Axes. And everybody and their mother has literally max crit damage. And if you don't have on Rally or Pariah or some type of tank scent like that, you get absolutely cooked, right? You get hit by one end cap and just say goodbye, buddy. It's over. It's over. You're just gonna die, and it's boring. It's absolutely boring meta. It's not fun. Honestly, I think the tank meta was more fun. The easiest way to fix this would be starting off by making it harder to stack crit damage, right? Like I said, every skill line does not need to have a crit damage passive in it. Change it to sustain, change it to weapon damage, change it to penetration. Why is everything crit damage? It's okay if damage is high, but when everything's crit damage, everybody has to run rallying cry. It's so boring. It's so boring. Uh, Low key, I think if they just took out most of those damage skill lines or damage passives from the skill lines, the game would be in a lot better spot. If they added healing done or literally anything else to kind of nerf the crit damage that people are able to get so easily without. I mean, you used to have to build into crit. If you wanted a crit build, you used to build Gormans, you used to build Order's Wrath. Now you go Khajiit with Axes and Monomyth, and you have max crit damage, and you can run Essence Thief, which gives you another 10% damage, and then you have Monomyth, and you get Minor Berserk and free Major Force. It's like, brother, what are you doing? What really triggered me is when they announced not one, but they announced two yes, not one, but two vengeance tests that are upcoming. Nobody likes vengeance. And if people liked vengeance, the numbers would show it, right? Cyrodiil would have population when vengeance is here. Vengeance comes out, and for the first 1 or 2 days, you'll have max bars. After that, it's completely dead for the rest of the week. I don't even play the game. I'll literally make a troll video of best build for vengeance, and then I won't play for the rest of the week. And if I do, it's PvE. Maybe I'm leveling a character or farming a set because I'm not playing Vengeance. It's such a snooze fest. They're trying to appeal to people who don't play PvP, and that's their issue. It's like they're like we got all this good feedback from Vengeance by who from who? The people who don't play PvP, the people who go to PvP maybe once a week, who go there once a month for a Golden Pursuit. I promise you, everybody that Cyrodiil every day. Don't care if you're on console. Don't care if you're on PC. There's 9 bars prime time every single day. A lot of those people are always the same majority amount of people, regardless of what it is. And I promise you, none of them like vengeance. None of them. None of them prefer vengeance over what we currently have. Look at. I promise you, even if you brought vengeance to mid year, it would still be empty, just like the rest of those, like the 30 campaigns y'all have. I mean, y'all make it the only campaign we can play, and it still ends up dying after 2 days. Then they're trying to turn the game into Call of Duty or something. I don't know what their idea is with class loadouts in Vengeance in ESO class loadouts and perks. Brother, are you okay? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I mean, class loadouts and perks. This is not Call of Duty. Y'all are doing way too much. Even Kamul in Kamul ESO, the RP PvPer, man, really cool dude. Uh, Even he admitted, right? He said in the Twitch chat of their stream, like, hey, this doesn't seem like it's a test anymore, and it doesn't. It doesn't seem like they're trying to test it. It looks like this is the direction they're trying to take PvP. Like, take everybody's sets away, take all any theory crafting there is, lock everybody into playing a healer, DPS, or tank role. I saw, if y'all go to the stream, you can see, right? It'll be like plus 5k health, 7k armor, and, something like that for playing, some class loadout. And then get, more health and lose out on crit damage as the perks. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what they're doing with all this vengeance stuff. They need to just be honest with us. Like, if this is the direction they're gonna go, I mean, I personally think that it's game suicide for half the game. They're gonna kill half the game completely, in my opinion. Y'all might. Some people are gonna disagree. You can disagree. It's opinion based, but I'm 99% sure a majority of the players do not want to see that. 99% of players don't only want vengeance for the rest of the time playing ESO. That we asked about BGs in the Twitch chat. Me, a bunch of other people, we asked for 4v4v4s back. They completely ignored us. They banned some people for asking about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was some people who said, "Oh, I like AVAs. I like 4v4s." First of all, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. Let's be honest here. No real human actually thinks that AVA or 4v4 is better than 4v4v4, right? Back when 4v4v4, the OG BGs were out, right? You could actually have a Q pop and, consistently and get into a BG. Sweaty BGs were fun, even if they were slightly unbalanced, right? Say one team was better than the other, both the teams would just end up teaming up on the better team. It was more balanced that way. You get in a super sweaty BG and it was fun more around. Now you just get into an AVA BG and it's sweaty and it's just ball group versus ball group. And 90% of them is just unbalanced and one team gets completely ran over. Regardless if Eamon's on that team or I'm on that team, Sakar's on that team, I don't care who it is, right? Put Meep on that team, and if that's the only good player on the team, it doesn't matter. He's gonna jump down, and 8 people are gonna just jump on top of him, and they're dead. Like it's It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what they're doing. I guess do what they want to do. It's their game. I just had to rant about it, man. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna link the stream if you want to see my reaction or if you want to watch that. It's more just seeing my reaction because I was crashing out low key. A lot of bad words said. So, hey man, y'all have a good one. Bosort video probably next, man. Deuces.